sticking out. We got news on one of my favorite Latin singers besides Selena and excuse me, Selena and Mariah Carey. I just mentioned her name, Jennifer Lopez. J Lo, my señorita bonita boricua. Well, you heard already that her first husband, the Cuban guy that she married, after she did Selena movie, Ojani Noa, her mother did not like Guadalupe Lopez did not like her, did not like him, excuse me, did not like him anyway, because she felt he was a waiter at Gloria Estefan's restaurant, and she felt that he was a gold digger. She said he was marrying her for her money. Seemed to me he was, because it seemed like he about to reveal a sex tape. This is not the first time that Jennifer Lopez has been rumored to have a sex tape, because we already mentioned about how I feel about Suge Knight and about the Easy E situation, along with Chicano rapper Frost, Kid Frost. I think he's Arturo Molina Jr. Yeah, that's his name. Well, I mentioned a video about that. Everybody's watching that video. Thank you for looking at the video, okay? I do believe that he's talking about the devil that of hip hop. He has to be Suge Knight. It cannot be Jerry Hiller. Jerry Hiller does not rap. Does not produce. He was a manager. That's all he was. And dude down dressed in red and he had throw hits on no Tupac and old Biggie. Okay, that's all. Get nobody say it like that. Couple years back, I think it was 2000. Somewhere in 2000, Suge Knight was going to release. He was in prison at the time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, of a sex tape, and everybody was talking about this. Jennifer Lopez with her boyfriend, and it wasn't Ojani Noa. It wasn't Chris Judd, the part Filipino, and he's part Filipino, Guaman, and part white dude. No, one of her dancers, and it wasn't Diddy. It was some dude that she was with. Okay, so I think she dropped a suit, or she was gonna put a law. I don't know. She was trying to pay some money or whatever. Should like. So I don't know what happened, but we never heard the tape. Ohio Isle has been trying to Coco reveal her so much. I think he's an attention whore. I don't know what's the purpose of doing this. Okay, why if there was a honeymoon or honey Noir is trying. I'm trying to get my Spanish correct. Ojani Noa, because he's Cuban. Everybody call him Ojani. It's Ojani. The J, Honey. Okay, Ojani. So Ojani is Ojani Noa. He's trying to get famous. I think that because he got money, I'm sure he got the money for the divorce. But he's a law forgiveness and attention whore. Okay, let me explain this. Because first, besides the sex tape that the show night was supposed to reveal way back, okay, you gonna write a book about Jennifer Lopez doing Santeria and voodoo. Now that she never claimed that she does voodoo or Santeria or Palmayabe or maybe it's on the muerte. I'm not saying she does, okay? We never heard her say that or even mention it, okay? So I don't know what happened. You dropped that down, okay? It's no different than Mariah Carey's sister, Allison Carey, who got HIV, who got full-blown AIDS, who was jealous of Mariah. She's gonna make a book about her. Back in 2000, I think it was around that time when she was doing glitter. Um, and it dropped. Then next thing, a couple years later, 10 years ago, she gets arrested for prostituting in New York. I remember when I came back to Houston, I saw this on either CNN or one of them stations, CNBC, that she was prostituting, and because Mariah Carey's sister Alison Carey, she was a prostitute. Yes, she was. I'm glad that her her son came out better. He's a lawyer now. He's been a lawyer for a long time. That's Mariah Carey's nephew, and he's a little, he's not dark skinned, but he's like a little camera version like myself. He came out to this mixed brother, camera skin brother, came out to be a lawyer and not being a pimp, not being a thug or drug dealer. And I'm not making fun of his mom, but she became a prostitute. Before she got caught, 'cause she got some of that money when their dad had passed away. When Alfred Roy Carey, Coco Nunez, their daddy had passed away, she got some of his money, okay, and spent it on drugs. Okay, I read about that. Yeah, 'cause she's a drug user and she's also a prostitute. And she got full-blown AIDS. You know, she was mad at their mother. At the change subject, y'all. I'm trying to use, you know, I'm using. You know, I'm saying that Ohio is different than Mariah Carey's sister. Back in '94, and she looked just like Mariah too. Back in the day, she had black hair because Mariah had light brown hair. Mariah had blonde hair when she was growing up, but it changed brown, and now she's blonde now. But you know, Allison Carey looks a little bit like her, and she was on American Drum. Don't forget, back in '94, I was 14, going on 15 that year. I think I was in eighth grade at the time. I watched her, and girl, get your ethnicity correct because your father's part Hispanic. He's not only black and white. I mean, you know, their mother's white, their father's part Hispanic and part African American Venezuelan. Okay, at least Mariah got it correct. You know what I'm saying about her ethnicity. But her point is that what she said she didn't mention that on Vince on America Journal. Okay, and she was mad at the mother. She was mad at the mother, Patricia Carey, you know, Hickley Carey. She was mad at the mother and Mariah Carey for taking winning the custody battle was against her youngest son. I don't know if he's still living. That's the one who football and he real bright. Yeah, he real like high yellow. Okay, and because she had two sons, she has an older son who's way older than probably I don't know how old is man. Yeah, because she had him when she was 15, right? When she was because she was born in 1960 and Mariah born in 1970, so 18 years apart, and she was jealous of Mariah. Okay, all these years. She mentioned it on American Journal. Don't forget back in the 90s. Okay, her youngest son, who ought to be about his 20s, right? He was real high yellow, straight hair and everything. He can pass for a Latino or a dark hair white guy. I don't know if he's still living. He has HIV. He probably got AIDS, but he's probably been treating it. The mother, when he was a little boy, the mother and Mariah took care of this child while Mariah was touring. She was mad that they was not not gonna let her see her child. The reason because she was, I'm sorry, Alison Carey was a prostitute. She's on drug. I'm sorry, I understand trying to separate family, but if nobody wants their child to be scandalized in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Nobody does not want to be scandalized in that situation. So Alison Carey was going mad talking about she prostitute to pay for Mariah Carey limousines and everything. She had to pay for her career. When Mariah actually, the reason why she got famous was through Brenda K. Starr and meeting Tom Tola, and Tom Tola now let her know he was married to a Jewish woman, okay? And so he divorced her while he was dating Mariah Carey, and Mariah Carey said she didn't know he was married at the time. You know, he kept it on the low, and then you know he divorced her. He's not a Jew; he's Italian. He became a Jew, converted to so he can be married to a Jewish woman, his first wife. Then he married Mariah. Then later on, he divorced Mariah back in '98. Back then, Mariah Carey divorced him, and then he married the Mexican singer Love Me Some Thalia. I never thought they would be Mexican. I watched 20 years. I always watched Mighty Mad and Maria Mercedes and Mighty Barrios novelas, Mexican novelas. Okay, here you know I watched it. Oh yeah, Maria Barrios. I love it. Ooh, I love that novela. Okay, Thalia. Her name is Thalia. Okay, and Thalia is now married to. They've been married for years. The rumors that she was gonna divorce. And like I said, I never trust Tom Tola. I do believe that he's the devil. Sorry. Besides, people pointing a finger at the devil of shit, I do believe Tom Tola is the devil. Michael Jackson said it, and Mariah Carey proved it. Okay, hello. Okay, I do believe that. Although he didn't make me take away Beyonce's money, he used to be part of Columbia Records, and he left Columbia Records. But he has his own record label now. But point is, I still do believe it. But at the same time, my point is, that's how Mariah Carey became famous. It was for no Allison Carey prostitute. She was mad at the fact that she trying to be like no, I know I was trying to live like that. Okay, she was mad at the fact that Mariah Carey got all this publicity and also taking care of her son. She's been not a good fit mother for her children. Okay, you know, and her oldest son, like I said, he don't have it. He don't have HIV or AIDS, and he's the one that's about my complexion. He's I think his dad is African American descent, because that makes him, well, he's part African American anyway, and part Hispanic and white anyway. But still, he he's a lawyer and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And their brother is like a man. I don't know. He's a manager or producer or something. That's named Morgan. That's what she named her son Morgan after her brother. I think yeah, Rocky Morgan. No. Monroe and Rocky. Their name. Morgan Carey is their name after them. It wasn't Anthony. Sorry, my bad. Morgan Carey is Mariah's brother. Then it's Mariah who's the youngest. Okay. I don't know if cause they both was older than Mariah Carey, both Allison and Morgan. But point is, she and I give her career. Please stop lying. So she's supposed to make a book about Mariah. All these lies, I'm assuming, okay? But unfortunately, it didn't come out, okay? Thank God. And so on the Ojani Noa, Jennifer Lopez, ex-husband, her first husband, is now saying that he have a sex tape. And I don't know what these stars making sex tapes for. I mean, keep that on the low, y'all. And like, it was sex tape with her going to, I don't know if it was in Hawaii. Him and J-Lo was in Hawaii, and he had sex with her, and they videotaped it. You know what I'm saying? By the time we had video, which was before we had to actually use some DVDs. Okay, so that marriage didn't last long. I mean, they got married like in '96 or '97 after the Selena movie had came out, and then he speculated, because speaking of Tom Mottola about Mariah, Jennifer Lopez did date Tom Mottola. Yes, she did. That's how she got her first. I'm not making it up. It's not USA Today. It's one of those papers that come in the Sunday paper here in Houston, Texas. In what is it? I forgot the Parade paper. Yeah, Parade paper. They come on Sundays on Houston Chronicle. Okay, and it's a picture. And I had it, but I had to get rid of it because I had a lot of clutter in my family house. Of Jennifer Lopez and Tom Mottola together. And she was dating prior to her record label. Prior her sign up was on the Work Group, which is under Columbia and Sony Records, and also get her first album, The Only Six. Okay, I have that CD, baby. I still have that CD. I do. I jam it sometimes. Yes. Waiting for tonight. Oh, when you will be here in my arms. Waiting for tonight. Oh. Okay, and I remember, una noche más, oh, quisiera aventar nuestro amor, una noche más, oh. I actually learned something the Spanish version of her Waiting for the Night, yes. And if you have my love, yeah, I love that song, and Waiting for the Night is my favorite one. I was jamming, because I'm going to tell you, since we're talking about Jennifer Lopez, back in '99, okay, and before I quit my job on June the 1st, I used to work at Asphalt on South Main in the warehouse department, and I was doing the conveyor, putting the textiles on the conveyor, and also putting bags on it, okay. And what happened was, he's sleeping. What happened was, what happened? Doggone it. Oh, Target. See, Target used to be on South Main. It's further down. It was not even behind Asphalt at the time. Now, I think it's a government pottery, whatever it's called. I think it's behind it right now. And, about Curb, anybody know Houston, South, about, it used to be Astrodome area, but now it's called the NRG area, or it used to be the Reliance State area. So, back in '99, I was going on before I turned 20, a couple months later. Um, I had $100 ticket. I didn't have a bank account, so I get paid. I had a bunch of cash, and I put the cash in my house, whatever. So I had $100 with me, and I went to Target, and on the 6th was there. So I didn't buy it for $100. It was about $19, probably 17, whatever. But I used that $100 to get me some on the 6th. Jennifer Lopez, my mamacita boricua. You know I had to buy that CD. You know I had to buy that CD. I loved it. I jammed If You Have My Love. When I heard Waiting for the Night, I played that song. Oh, I love that video. Oh, she looks so sexy in that video. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I want to marry that woman. Oh, yes, I love some Jennifer Lopez. Because one thing, I was glad that she was picked. I don't care if she was Puerto Rican. And she is Puerto Rican. But I don't care if she's Puerto Rican, Mexican, Cuban, Dominican, Salvadoran, Guatemala. I don't care. Colombian. I'm glad she played Selena. Okay, I got tired of some Mexicans. Not all Mexicans. I met the Mexican Americans here actually was happy for her here in Houston. It was in California because they have this thing called, it's like it's like a black a Mexican version, a Mexican American version, Chicano version of the Black nationalist movement, and like a Chicano nationalist movement out there. Some of these groups do not like to be called Hispanic or Latino, so they don't like the fact that a non-Mexican person is playing, even though they're all Latin American people. I'm sorry. I understand that you're not from Spain, but your roots are from Spain. Besides Native American, and okay, go ahead and say Africa. Okay, so for this, you are Latino or Hispanic, call it what you want to call it. But okay, you can't say Mexico is not Latin America when you speak Spanish. And one thing I saw one video about this woman saying that, well, you can call Black Americans English. Excuse me, I'm part English. I'm mixed with English. I have a good ancestry. I'm not pure black. But this camel skin, baby. I got African, French, Creole, English, Native American. You know what I'm saying? So I was, it's very uneducated because you think that these people who call us a pure black, these are different shades of us. They was not on a slave ship coming here. Hello. So, and different hair textures and eye colors and different features and stuff. Come on now. So they got this group, so they was upset that the Chicano nationalist group out there, especially in Southern California, did not like the fact that a Puerto Rican woman was going to play a Mexican woman when they're both Latino and both Hispanic, okay? And so they was going to boycott, but that boycott did not do nothing, baby. That movie went platinum, okay? Jennifer Lopez was the highest Latina Hispanic woman in when she played Selena. The Mexican American family, the Quintanilla family, who's Selena's family, they was happy of her playing Selena. Uh, Gregory Nava, who is the director of Selena, he's Mexican American. He chose her, and I knew that was gonna happen because guess what? She played in his movies. She played Me for Me. You remember Maria when she crossed? Remember they kicked her out of? Maria was in the movie Me for Me and My Family. Remember they kicked Maria out of California. The younger version of Maria was Jennifer Lopez. When she had to swim the Rio Grande, I'm gonna say it like that, with a baby in her arm, that was Jennifer Lopez. She played that role good. Okay, Jennifer Lopez is the best dancer. She danced on Living Color. She had danced. When I saw her on I forgot, it wasn't on Behind the Music, some VH1 special, and she had folks, her family and other people, her friends, talking about how that she did dance, she did music theater. That's how she was good to play Selena. She actually did a lot. She into dance. I remember I did not know she was trying to audition for MC Hammer. I saw that clip as well. And she had dark brown, almost black hair at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so Jennifer Lopez, she has a lot of talent. I'm not saying the women from, and one thing, if you're gonna get mad at her being Puerto Rican, excuse me, they had the auditions in Miami, Florida. Okay, Miami, Florida, they don't have to admit, they do have Mexicans there, Mexican American folks there, but there's mostly Cubans, there's Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, and also Central and South Americans there in Miami. So if one of the women who is not Mexican who could play the role of Selena, would you get mad at that too? Because remember they had four auditions. They had here in Houston, in Denver Harbor, that's a Barrio area, okay, right there by Fifth Ward. They had their audition. I don't forget that. I don't forget that I was 16 years old, going on 17 when they had the auditions in '96. Then it's gonna be 20 years ago next year. They had the audition in Los Angeles, okay. They also had the audition in Chicago. That's a lot of Puerto Ricans and Mexicans and Cubans and other Latinos there too. And they had the audition in Miami. None of these women did not fit the role. I'm sorry to say that, except for Jennifer Lopez, and she don't look like her, but when they made her up, she can almost pass for Selena. Okay, so she had the shape, everything. She did a good job. And besides I know I want to marry her. I want my folks, my family sign it off on phone to marry her, older woman. Hello, Rebecca. Oh yes. And I was happy because I was a big Selena baby. Let me tell you something, I love Selena. Okay, I mean, if you saw my video when we talk about Selena, one of my videos, I also mentioned that back when she got killed. Okay, I'm a big Tejano music fan. I love listening to La Mafia, Selena and Los Dinos, Jennifer Pena, Jay Pettis, what's her name? Elsa Garcia, Stephanie, and the other Stephanie High Energy, Alita Avante, I think her name is. Her, yeah, her. I like listening to all the Tejano stars. Okay, Emilio. Okay, Michael Salgado. Because I grew up around a lot of Chicanos growing up. Okay, and went to school with them and listened to their music as well. So that's how I love Tejano music. So when Selena got killed, that really hurt me because I wanted to go to her concert. When the last concert she had, I asked my father. He did not want to go. So I didn't have no way to go there. So I told myself, well, it was 20 years of this, me saying this. When I was 15 going on 16, I'm 36 now. I said, you know what? I go to a concert next year. I said, I'm going to go ahead and work. And when I turn 16, I'm going to save me some money. And I'm going to go to the Liza Royal show. He said Liza Royal show. And I'm going to see Selena in 96. So when she got killed, they really hurt me because I mean, I remember watching her on Remo Latino. Remo Latino. We used to come on Channel 11, the English version. He's come on Spanish on Telemundo 45, 48, excuse me, 48, excuse me, Channel 48. I don't think it does years. I remember watching and listening to Kakuka 105, 106.5, and also Super Tejano 108. Well, Bocorona and all them. Bocorona was from California. He's from El Paso. A shop that Banda was popular in El Paso. When I went to Job Corps, I said, what? It's not California. So point is, you know what I'm saying? Because Bocorona was Tejano DJ. He's from El Paso. So I love, let me tell you something. I love this Tejano music. I would choose Tejano music over Banda any day. Okay? So I'm not one of Selena fans that became her fan after she died. Okay, I hung around a lot of Latinos, a lot of Mexican American people, and I listen, I dance, I learned how. I mean, I used to suck dancing cumbias. I taught myself in my own room how to dance a cumbia, and trust me, I learned it when they like, dang, you know how to dance cumbia because yes, I practice it. I love, and also besides me being a singer, I'm a bilingual singer. Okay, I want to sing both in English and Spanish. Okay, that's more money right there, and I love to break barriers and stuff. So when she died, okay, that really hurt me because I wanted to see her out, but she's a beautiful woman, okay? Seriously, I mean, and the reason I'm bringing this up because when she died, back in '95, March 31st, excuse me, March 31st of '95, I was 15 years old in the ninth grade. It really hurt me. But the reason, I'm gonna tell you something. People were thinking that because I'm not trying to make fun of Chris Perez, I have more respect for her husband. But back in the day, it was rumor has it that he was cheating on her when he wasn't. Okay, and when they said Yolanda Salazar, they thought that this woman, the one who killed Selena, who was a fan club president, they thought that it was his girlfriend because rumor had it back in the day on the Tejano stations they read it was gossipy chismoso, should I say that means gossiper or chisme is gossip in Spanish. They were talking, they would say rumor had it Selena and Chris wouldn't get divorced. So back when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, when I was 15, I said, oh, you know what, I'm not trying to wish divorce on nobody. I'm not moralist, especially in my Catholic beliefs. I don't believe in divorce. But back in the day, even when I converted, I still was learning. So I said, oh, she got divorced. I can go ahead and marry her. I mean, she's Jehovah's Witness, so therefore I could not marry her. You know, I don't believe in Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, look at the years of Jehovah's Witness, okay? So, point is, I know, but I was just so beautiful. I said, oh, when I get old, I can marry her then. So, you know what I'm saying? Because she was so beautiful. I'm serious. And I was in love with Selena. So, I'm serious. So, when she died, everybody was calling the town stations in Kakuga 106.5 and 108, 108, 108, excuse me, Sultana 108. They were saying, is the girlfriend that killed Selena, Chris' girlfriend, and mistress, whatever, and it was not true. There was a fan club president, and she was mad at the fact that she stole money from Selena, and she did not want to go to jail. You know what it was, okay? You know, people were talking about that Selena was a lesbian. No, she was not. She was faithful to her. I don't care what anybody say. I'm not gonna just, but I do believe you. I'm not gonna just say it either. I do believe that this woman was faithful to her husband. She was straight, okay? She was trying to pick money from this old stupid law. Forgive me, I don't want to cuss, but you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like Santa Bar. And when she killed her, it hurt, not only hurt those in the Latino community who are Mexican American and other Latinos who listen to her music, but non-Latinos, I'm not Latino at all, hurt me as well because I was a big fan of hers and I was hoping she'd cross over to be a Mariah Carey level, okay? So when Jennifer Lopez got chosen, okay, and not to change the subject of the video, When she got chosen to play, I was happy. I did not know that Jennifer Lopez was Mexican. I thought she was. When she was on South Central, I thought she was Mexican. Okay, I'm not saying that every, because I'm not, as I start to educate myself, not every Latino, because here in Texas, people think any Latino, even some Latinos who are Mexican, think that some Latino is every Mexican, is they're Mexican. I had to tell one of my Chicano friends that John Leguizamo was not Mexican. He may play a Mexican. He's not Mexican. He's Puerto Rican and Colombian. Okay, I'm like, dang, you're Latino. You don't even know that. So point is, so that's the reason why that people think that So I had to when I found out she was Puerto Rican, I said, "Oh, good," because I said, "Well, you know what? Other Latinos who did not listen to her music, who are not Mexican descent, they can listen, they can love her music, which is actually happening because you have, Dominican singer, what's her name? Love her music. Cat De Luna, she was a little girl, she did Selena. You know what I'm saying? You had Adrian Baleon, who's on the Rio. She was on 3LW and the Cheetah Girls. She's not Mexican. She's Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian. You have other Latinos who look up to her. Knows who, it was one woman. If you go on YouTube, it's a Colombian girl, real. Her name is Jennifer Lopez. A little Colombian girl. She was singing Selena songs. Okay, so you have Selena music crossed over, especially crossed over when she was alive because she was on the Barrio. She was doing a song with Barrio Boys called "Don't Get It Estés." Okay, "Don't Get It Estés." Well, that's when I was growing, when I was 15, 14 years old. I remember watching this on, and I thought the dudes were Mexican as well. They're not. They're Colombian, Puerto Rican. So the Barrio Boys, okay, and she was there, baby. She was doing them hip hop dance. Yeah, I said, go, Selena. So she was doing it good. So and even though the town stage they played the Barrio Boys music. I remember on La Vez Mas, one of the Barrio Boys songs, one of Barrio Boys songs. They did a remake of How Can I Say Goodbye, and they also dedicated the song in Spanish. They did it in Spanish. They also dedicated the song to Selena. They also, I remember, Eres mi vera. Back in '95, they played that song and a lot of them, a lot of the Chicago, a lot of the Tejana girls, Mexican American girls love the Barrio Boys, even though they're not Puerto Rican, in Colombia, they love the Barrio Boys. So, and I like that music as well. Now, like I say, I want to do a remake of the song. Eres mi vera. Okay. Anyway, the point is, I was glad that Jennifer Lopez had picked the role. So I'm glad she did a great job playing Selena. Oh, she did a beautiful job. Okay, I was happy. In the protests in California, did not dominate the situation. They can boohoo those who did not like the fact her she plays. They can boohoo crying. Llorando means crying. Okay, uh, más lágrimas, should I say? Um, you know, so then what I'm saying. So please, I'm glad she got the role, and I had no problem. I don't care if she's Mexican, Cuban, Dominican, whatever. She's Latina, and she played that role good. Okay, she did a great job. So prior to her, when she got, not to change the subject, I'm done talking about some supports Jennifer Lopez. When she and she was Janet Jackson dancer. I love Miss Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? What have you done for me lately? I love Miss Janet. Woo. I want to go to her concert so bad. Anyway, Jeff Lopez was, and I remember I said, who's that Hispanic girl? She was talking about and speaking Spanish, doing all that That's the way love goes. I was 13 something. I didn't think that she ended up gonna play Selena. Didn't never think that, but never know these days. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was starting to like Selena's music at that time, back in '93. Okay, so point is, I'm glad that the point is, Ohio Wild. I do believe he's a gold digger. I do believe the fact that he's making up stuff. Yeah, there may be a sex tape. I don't believe. I mean, you never know. I don't believe Jennifer Lopez do voodoo or Palma Yabe, Santeria, whatever. Okay, I think this man is trying to look for some attention because he not popping. He was. I mean, I'm serious. He was. I mean, I don't know if he was in love with Jennifer Lopez, but it didn't last long. I know I do question Jennifer Lopez because prior to that, he accused her of cheating on him, cheating on him with Tom Mottola, Diddy, okay, Puff Daddy we used to call him, and then P Diddy, and then Diddy, and then what's the dude name? Mark Anthony, and she was on Mark Anthony's because I remember watching on the Max on the video on, and Mark Anthony she played his wife. Okay, then she did around being around the world. Remember Biggie had passed away, God rest his soul, and she was on that video with P Diddy. You know they did a dance. Oh, I wish I was P Diddy. Yes, I did. I wish I was P Diddy. She was dancing. Oh, Jennifer Lopez. They were dancing real good. Then she also, was working with Tom Mattel for her album, and after they had broke up, and after he broke up with Mariah and divorced her, Tom Mattel, he dated her. Then they broke up. Then she started dating. What's her name? Diddy, and then Diddy produced one of her songs with Big Pun. I feel so good. That song, okay. Not only that, and he produced another song. Then also too, she sang the song with Mark Anthony. No me llames. Okay, the salsa version, they did a pop, Latin pop version. Okay, y'all get my point. So I understand that she did date these dudes. I'm sorry. And then later on, she break up with Diddy. Okay, because she broke up with Tom Mottola. Break up with Diddy after she was Shane. Everybody think that Diddy is shady and Shane is telling the truth. I did point the finger at Shane at the club, you know what I'm saying? And then they got arrested. Then she broke up with Diddy. Then later on, she started dating Chris Judd. Now he's mixed. He's like part Filipino, part Guamanian, and part white. Yeah. I thought I said, is he Hispanic or something? And he is mixed. Okay. He's not all that white looking. Okay. And he was on her. And he was one of her dancers, and they broke up for one year. Like yeah, cause they got married after 9/11. Okay. Then they broke up. Then she started dating Ben Affleck. I keep up with her relationships, and he was on "Don't Be Fooled by the Rock That I Got." I'm still Jim from the block. He was on her video. Okay, I don't forget him. And Ben Affleck was the last video he'll be on. Okay, I don't forget him making a video. I saw on MTV back in 2002. Excuse me. And then later on, and she did me a song on her other album, "Baby I Love You," yeah. And she was on that video. She ran around the house talking she loved Ben Affleck. Then they broke up. I don't forget they broke up when yeah, they showed it. They broke up while I was in Job Corps. Then later on, um Mark Anthony marries her. And so I didn't get to see because a Hispanic woman in my school, she about my age. She worked at Job Corps. She told me she saw Christina, the Latin opera, blonde hair, dyed, bleach blonde hair, accumulate. She's like the Latin opera, okay, on the video. And she had a talk show. Well, so she was crying. Mark Anthony's wife was crying, and she was Miss Puerto Rico '91, something like that. Miss USA, '91, something like that. Well, anyway, she was crying, and she said that Jennifer Lopez always called the house all the time. That's what she told me. So when I was in Jacques El Paso, I was like, what? So it's like shady, you know what I'm saying? Why would Jennifer do? I love Jennifer Lopez, but don't cheat on no dudes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Then also Bennifer, it was no more Bennifer with Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck went with another Jennifer Gardner. Now they break it up, you know what I'm saying? And Ben Affleck is one of my, I mentioned my videos about, about the slave man situation, about his ancestor. Ben Affleck is one of my favorite actors, okay? He's not the only favorite actor, okay? But he's one of my favorite actors. He is. So, I actually was jealous of him because, I would love to be with Jennifer Lopez. Ooh, because I love Miss Jennifer. Yes, I love Miss Jennifer. Ooh. Oh, that's my baby. I'm serious. When she became Selena in that movie, but ooh, shit, mamacita, as with Eddie Guerrero would say back in the day when he was on WWE before he passed away. God rest his soul. He's from El Paso, by the way. So, point is, I'm gonna make a long video, but what y'all think? Do y'all think this man is being attention? H-E-R-E, H-E-R-E. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Ojani Noa. Do you actually think that Jennifer Lopez, do you think, because remember, this is not the first time about sex tape. Suge Knight was trying to exposed to sex tape of Jennifer Lopez. Now, Ojani Noa, and like I said, I'm getting tired of Ojani Noa. You gonna make stories about her doing voodoo because it was on Smoking Gun. Forget back in 2003 or something like that, or 2005, about her doing voodoo and Santeria. Okay, well, you know what? I think you been a little voodoo too, trying to get that doggone money. Okay, so the point is, he trying to get famous again because I'm sorry, what I mean is the money he got from Jennifer Lopez divorce is still there, or he's still waiting tables at Gloria Estefan's restaurant, or he got his own restaurant and he's going out of business. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, have a nice day.